Here we are, question 19, chapter 2, functions and graphs from the Edexcel, what's it called? A-level maths year 2. Okay, function f of x is defined as the modulus of 2x minus a. Okay, a is a positive number. Sketch the graph. Okay, well, what do we have here? If we've got 2x would come through here, maybe a bit steeper in fairness. Okay, going through the 0, drawing a straight line, hopefully. Okay, so that would be your 2x, but we've got a 2x minus a, which means it would be coming down through here where this point on the axis is a. Okay, so that's that. But because it is modulus and that is minus a, okay, we actually want it to just be this part of it. Okay, so how's that going to affect us as we come through here and start bouncing up in this direction? Where are these points going to go from here to there? Okay, it should come up here and still be the A up here as well. So if we have that is 2x minus a, but then to make it with that being minus a, but to make it the modulus of it, okay, it needs to bounce up in this direction here, okay, and give you a point on the axis here of a. Okay, and you don't need the bottom half of the graph. Okay, so we don't need that bit there on it. Okay, so there it is. That's that. I forgot to write my modulus on here, or more to the point, now that is bouncing on the axis. It is. Now, where is this point? Because we need to mark where that is. Okay, so for every one across, it goes up 2. Is it going to be a over 2? Where would it cross? It would be half of a, wouldn't it? Okay, so that point there is a divided by 2. Okay, because we could put into here, we could say that if it's equal to 0 and we have 2x minus a, we end up with a equals 2x and a over 2 equals the x. So that's how we know the point is there. In the same way, we can define that a up there. We can find it by saying that this must be what's the y equal to when we are looking at the negatives of this. So minus 2x minus or plus a, running it through the different options there. Okay, and we know the x is equal to 0 at that point, so you get y equals a, which is why we have the points of a and a divided by 2. Okay, what's going on here? Sketch y equals f of 2x. What does this 2 do? Okay, so this 2 here gives us a horizontal stretch of a half. Okay, so if we've got a horizontal stretch, it means that we've still got a graph coming down. It's still coming down here. It's still bouncing off there, but instead of it being it's still going to come through here at a, and at this point it's going to be the half of that. So it's a over 2, so this should be a over 4. Okay. So now on to part C on here. Okay. So find a when f of x equals a half x when x equals 4. So let's just remind ourselves what f of x was. It was x, 2x minus a. So we have modulus of 2x minus a modulus equals a half x when x equals 4. So we can put in modulus of 8, 2 times 4, minus a equals a half of 4, which is 2. Okay, so we can take this as the positive option, which is 8 minus a equals 2, or we can take it as the negative option of minus 8 plus a equals 2. Okay, taking into account the positive and negative options here, and so we end up with 6 equals a, or we end up with a equals 10. Okay, so 2 options there for what the a could be when it's equal to that.